Millionaire CEO laughed that employee didn't have $200 to spend. I worked for a marketing firm pre-pandemic in SoCal. In addition to email, social, web marketing, we also had a staffing arm of the company. This talent agency was responsible for staffing most of the people at CES and similar trade shows. Companies would hire a few people to staff the events. In 2019 we had a bunch of different staff fly to Vegas for the event. One of the staff was hired last minute but was told to go to the airport and it would be covered. Gets to the airport and there was an issue with the ticket. The talent called our CEO while standing at the airport to let him know he needed $200 for a change in the flight, rather than just give our company card. Our CEO told him to buy the ticket and we would reimburse him. The employee didn't have an extra $200 to his name and our CEO was pissed. Kept walking around saying, "Who doesn't have an extra $200? Maybe all of your employees, asshole." Apparently he doesn't have the $200 either. I have an accounting degree, so I understand separation of duties. In my job, it's absolutely ridiculous the theater that my owners want me to put up with to protect the money. I quite literally could withdraw more than they'd pay me in 10 years and be in a tropical country sipping cocktails for 2 weeks before anyone would notice. But yeah, I can't get a signature stamp made up to pay the power bill without having to hunt down and meet up with a check signer who has no interest in visiting the operations site. Let's take $2 million from him. See how that feels and hurts. This feels like it's the CEO's fault and not the employee. If you're traveling for work, you really need a credit card, spending money, and a way to track receipts. Filing expense reports afterwards is extremely normal. Someone from HR or that agency should have met with him ahead of time to explain the rules, per diem, etc. Years ago I worked for a large engineering firm in a mid-Atlantic city. Various partners controlled different aspects of the business. The partner in charge of city-related projects was having an issue getting paid. One of the junior partners started complaining that the city guy was stealing bread out of his children's mouths. At that time cheap white bread could be purchased 2 for $1. Considered putting 2 loaves on his desk so he could feed those hungry kids. Must be a tiny company if they have to contact his CEO about $200. I wouldn't give card info either. Cancel the trip and get back. I wouldn't get mad if the employee doesn't have the money for the change either. OBV, there is a root cause which is no backup. Probably will work on that for the company to prevent such instances. The day will come again where the poor eat the rich. And then there will be the anti-communist voices and it'll end up again where we are.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Eracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.